Speed tune your arena teams and dominate the early game. Let me show you how. Hey there guys, it's Ryan Raids and welcome to the video. Guys, in today's video, if you're a new player or even early game, we're going to show you how to build and speed tune an early game arena team. So yeah, let's jump straight into it. First up, the Discord server. It's been up and running for a few weeks now. People have started to filter on through. As you can see, I think a couple of them have pulled Volcanos today, which absolutely sucks because I want him. I really want him, and they're rubbing the salt in the wounds. So yeah, if you want to come and chat about Raid, come and join the Discord. Right, let's crack on with the video. So we've just started day 4. So why do we want to speed tune our arena team? Number 1, normally whoever goes first in the majority of cases wins the fight. Number 2, if you do go first, you don't want your first champion taking a turn, then the team cutting in front of you and taking control of the fight. So you want your team to be in sync and all take their turns before they get a chance to go. So I'll show you a little tool on a website that will help you speed tune your arena teams. Firstly though, I'll quickly show you mine. Mine isn't speed tuned or nothing. I've got Spirit House there for a 10% speed aura in all battles, which is pretty trash. If you've got Artor, he's got a 25% one. If you've got Wukong, he's got a 28% one. Both are good options. Depends on what champions you've got. So when we get over to the website, I'll show you a few variations what you could run in early game, depending on what champions are out at this moment of time. So yeah, let's have a quick go. So yeah, Wukong's normally great for this if you've got him. I'll probably go and lose now, won't I? No, she's down. It should be alright. So yeah, once you've speed tuned it on, you could speed farm your medals for your great haul. You don't want fights going on for like a minute or so. Hold up there, guys. Now is your chance to get the ultimate start in Raid Shadow Legends by grabbing yourself the legendary Knights Revenant champion Narma the Returned for free, as well as 3 epic champions that include Anax, Uugo, and the Mage. Also, use the promo code TREEHUGGER to get yourself the legendary Sylvan Watcher, Green Warden, Ruark for free. So here are the steps to do it. Number 1, log out of Player in Play on PC and uninstall. Number 2, click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Step 3, launch Raid and complete the tutorial. Step 4, go to your inbox and claim your first champion. So don't miss out on this offer and click the link in the description and get your free champions now. There we are, there's mine. Start of day 4. I have got Artor to come out of the fragment summons. I don't know whether to do it now or wait for an event. I'm in a Nara on that because he's got a 25% speed aura in arena, so he would be really handy, and he's got an AoE on the A1. So I am thinking about just ripping him out. So there are a number of variations you can use at the moment for early game, and I'll go through these in just a second. So what you want to do first is go over to the Deadwood Jedi website, which looks something like this. You'll have to have an account with it. It's free to set up. You have like a username and password to log in. He's got a clan boss calculator, which is really good if you want to speed tune your clan boss teams, especially if you've not got a Wixwell team or Unkillable, but you'd still have to speed tune them anyway. And then it's got an arena calculator, so you can speed tune your arena teams, and it looks something like this. The only problem with this website is it's not been kept up to date. Some of the champions are not on here, especially a lot of the newer ones, which is a shame, really. It is a shame. Like, I used to watch a lot of Deadwood Jedi's content, but he doesn't really put out much content anymore, and this website hasn't been kept up to date as of recent, but you can still sort of like wing it, and I'll show you how to do that in just a second. So what we'll do first is we'll start off with a really accessible team, just a bog standard basic accessible team. So we can go, what you want to do is, to start with, you want to put your speed lead aura into this box here. So a lot of people after a month of playing will have High Katoon. You've got High Katoon there, or a lot of people will have Wukong, because you can use him as a new starter promo code with Monkey King. So we'll do Wukong. But Wukong isn't on here. What you'll need to do is just pick a champion who's got a similar speed aura. So Astrolith has got a 28% speed aura, same as Wukong. He's got a 28% one there. So you just whack Astrolith into that top box. Doesn't make a difference because you just want the similar speed aura. And then you'll want to put in your speed for your fastest champion. So let's say, I don't know, early game, what's a sort of reasonable speed? 170? Or let's go 180. So 180, and let's say your speed booster, so you want your speed booster or turn meter booster, depending on what you've got, to go first. So obviously an obvious one would be High Katoon. So you put High Katoon into the first box, and it'll give the true speed of High Katoon at 209.12. So a 180 speed plus the 28% speed arena aura takes her to 209. And if you got any sets, depends on what you got. Let's say we got her in, I don't know, 3 speed sets because she's your speed booster. Laura Steel on her mastery, let's say you chose that. Champion roll, turn meter booster, and then her skill. What is her skill? Rally the Horde. So she does her increased speed, and I think she does a turn meter boost. Let's just go have a look quickly. So yeah, let's have a look. Let's have a quick look. So what she got? Fills a turn meter of all allies with 15% and places 30% increased speed for 2 turns. So yeah, she increases your speed and boosts your turn meter by 15%. So yeah, you want her as your first champion if that's who you got. Next up, you want to go into like a buffer or a debuffer, and a really accessible one. Go War Maiden. She's farmable. She on here? Yeah, she's on here. So it calculates what speed War Maiden needs to be at. So 148.64 speed. So she will not be cut in. She'll go straight after War Maiden. So we'll select her role. What should she be? Debuffer. And then there's her A3 Crumbling Blast, which puts out an AoE decrease defense. So then next up, you could either go crowd control, or you could go crowd control before, or you could have like an increase attack champion or whatever, or you could just go 2 nukers. But we'll just go 2 nukers. So we'll go Wukong, but Wukong isn't on there. I don't think he is anyway. No, he isn't. So who's another nuker? We'll put Kale in last. Let's say you pick Kale. Let's just go A4, yeah? This is just an example. And we'll go damage dealer. And then what's her strike? Is it A2? Yeah, AoE A2. So she'll hit. She needs to be at 144.66 speed. So I'd say 145 to go straight after War Maiden and not be cut in. And then if you go on your last champion, Kale, let's say, and go, he's a damage dealer, and then you go nuke A2, attacks all enemies. He needs to be at 143.41 speed. So let's say 144. If you got those exact speeds, they're not going to be exact to the 0.18, but if you got like 210, 149, 145, 144, it'll go in complete sync if you get the first turn, and your team will not be cut in. So you should completely wipe out the other team unless they're absolute tank. So this is how you speed tune your arena team. Very handy little calculator, very handy indeed. You can fiddle about with all the champions. It's a shame it is not completely up to date. So you go High Katoon in your fastest gear if you're a newer player. A2 increase the speed and boost turn meter. Drop defense from War Maiden, and you'll go smack, and then another smack just in case there's any stragglers still around. Or you could go High Katoon, increase speed, turn meter fill. You could go a crowd control champion. I don't know who you get out there. Say, I don't know, you might choose Hoscarol. I think he's a promo code new starter. AoE stun, go into War Maiden, drop defense, and then go into damage dealer. You could have Wukong, Kel, whoever. So you could have a team like that. This one would be like your fairly accessible one. So Aethel would be Wukong. You put Wukong as your aura lead. High Katoon is the fastest champ. War Maiden, drop defense. Wukong, smack. Kel, smack in case there's any standing. Right, let's give you another example with the champions that are knocking about now. So that's like download links, new starter promo codes, etc. So Artor would be one. Is your speed lead, 25% on all battles. There isn't a 25% on all battles, so let's just go put the Sandra in. It's 1% off, it's close enough. Let's say, I know you got a team of 200 speed, and then your fastest champion will go High Katoon again. So her true speed would be basically 225, just under. So yeah, 225. We go speed, Laura Steel, yes. Turn meter booster, and the A2. Then you could have your War Maiden as your drop defense. So she'll be a debuffer. She'll do Crumbling Blast. And then you could go maybe Spirit. Is it Spirit Host? Is your third champion. And she could be a buffer. And then you want to go Strengthen, which puts an increased attack on all allies. And then if you picked Supreme Gaelic, and then you could go as damage dealer, then is A3, attacks all enemies. So your speed would be 225 for High Katoon, enter at A2, 15% turn meter fill and a speed boost at 30%. War Maidens drop defense. Spirit Host puts out increased attack, then Supreme Gaelic goes in with his nuke. So War Maiden would be, I know, 168 speed, Spirit Host 164 speed, and then Gaelic 163 speed. So yeah, this is like early game arena. Who else is out there at the moment? Tahanarak's another one who's just come around. Tahanarak, she on there. Tahanarak's on there. Let's say you got her at 200 speed. We'll leave this set's blank. We'll put her as turn meter booster. I think she's got on her A3, she's got an increased speed 30% and an increased defense. So you could have Tahanarak as your fastest champion to put out her A3, increased speed, and then go into War Maiden, smack, Spirit Host, increase attack, and then, I don't know, you wouldn't have Gaelic because you've chose Tahanarak, and you can just go Kel, damage dealer, acid rain, AoE. You could maybe go something like that as early game if you've picked Tahanarak. We've done Wukong, and then if you advance a little bit past and you get Arbiter, this is where it gets a little bit better. You go Arbiter, she'll be 30% arena lead at the top, and then you would have Arbiter as your fastest champion. Website's a bit glitchy, like so, and then she puts out an increased attack and a turn meter fill by 30%. And then let's say, I don't know, let's say you picked up, who's a drop defense? Stag Knight. Let's say you picked up a Stag Knight, he could be a debuffer, and it's A2, AoE, decreased defense, decreased attack, and I don't know, let's say you've got crowd control champion, let's say Hoscarol. How do you spell his name? There he is, Hoscarol, and he could be a debuffer as well. Attacks of enemy, yeah, he's got stun, AoE stun, and then whoever your nuker is, straight in there. Could go something like that. So Arbiter would be 232 speed because she's got a bigger arena aura. And then Stag Knight would follow in to 158, let's say. Hoscarol would be 160 for some reason. I don't know if that's because he decreases the turn meters of enemies under stun by 15%, maybe. And then Kel would be 159. So that'd be the speeds if you ran that type of team. So yeah, it's quite a useful little bit of kit. Come over here, work out the speed you need for your arena teams. You can even use this like later on in the game if you want to, but it is very good for early game to get your first arena team or second arena team built out, get them all speed tuned, so you're just speed farming the medals, just depending on what champions you got. I gave you a few examples there with the newer promo codes and download links out there, what you can use with the specific champions to help you out. So yeah, that is the Deadwood Jedi Arena speed tuning calculator. Anyway then guys, that is everything for today's video. I hope this helps all you new players out there with building your arena teams and speed tuning them. Anyway, don't forget, come and join the Discord. So yeah, that is everything for today's video, and I will catch you in the next one.